Okay, I'll admit it. As it turns out, she was right. Once again, my mother would know more about the outcome than I could predict. Just wait until you have your own. Until then, you'll have to trust my decisions, she would say, with confidence and finality in her voice. And then, the big finish. It would follow the standard response to my rebellious rants. You'll have a child just like you, and then you'll understand. You've heard these words. And yes, she was, once again, right. It would, and I would, it turns out, have a parenting role that requires me to care for others who are just like me. I'm not sure why I'm so surprised about this parenting role today. After all, Mom is usually right about most everything. No matter how sure I would be at that moment in time, there was always reality. Just like the time I thought that I could travel the world from my backyard. Common wisdom tells us that as a child, we see things differently. But I also believe when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So, at age 10, I was convinced that I could tunnel from here to China. Once I arrived, I would walk the Great Wall and follow the footsteps of some of the world's greatest civilizations, as I discovered the rest of the world without boundaries. Why not? If I believed it, it had to be true. This, you must create your own world and you must create your own path. These philosophies were reinforced by my parents at a very young age, and once I believed something, no one could convince me otherwise. I learned about this shortcut to the other side of the world from a summer camping trip with my friends in Girl Scouts. As a fourth grader at Kyle Elementary, I found others like me that wanted to explore exotic places, so we researched this carefully in the library and found it was possible to create a direct path from Indiana to China. Yes, we researched this. So we put together our plan, and that plan had the intent of getting there and back before the end of summer break. Despite the sage advice of my mother, it appeared that we had it all figured out. So I put the management and labor teams together, including the Brownies, who wanted to be part of our wise Girl Scout world and a crew of adventurers. And we put our best hands, arms, and shoulders into this dream for nearly 7 days in a row in one summer. Despite our best efforts, we didn't make it to China that summer. I did eventually travel to China as an adult a few years ago, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And as it turns out, that same summer trip that I went to China at age 45 marked a new beginning in my relationship as an adult caregiver to my mother. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Now, Mom can certainly take care of herself. In fact, she still finds time to mother others. She's been doing that for nearly 70 years, and that emotional bond is not going to weaken anytime soon. So there's no request from her in the mothering department. However, caring for aging parents requires a new set of caregiving skills that I have continued to discover, practice, and hopefully perfect someday. I'm not sure I'll ever get it completely right. I've actually never been a parent before. So for me, being a caregiver to my adult parents means living as one of three things, and sometimes all at once. Number one, the matriarch family event planner. They should create a caregiver badge, just like in Girl Scouts, for those conquering stairwells as we go from closet to closet, looking for the one item that we can live without except for this one very important family event. Number two, technology help desk. Slow or no internet connection? Need to download and save this photo attached to an email? What do I do to change the desktop picture to the new baby photo that just showed up on my Facebook? My help desk operates 24/7, and I'm only a FaceTime call away on her iPhone. Motivational Sherpa. I now see why you prepared me to be a strong, assertive, and fearless woman. Some days I have to be this for both of us. That's why you and I look forward to mother-daughter manicures and dessert nights downtown, like the one we're having tonight after the show. I am the captain of the Pamper Police. And when we failed at knitting, which we did, we eventually laughed about it. As we talk about things that aren't really important, we set a foundation to talk about the things that are important and that are yet to come with trust and respect. Time is our currency of choice, and the little things really do add up. So the song of joy I now hum as I make my way into this new phase of adulthood, walking beside my mother, includes the following mantra to keep me focused. Just wait until you have your own. Until then, you'll have to trust my decisions. Yes, Mom, you are right. Now that I'm grown up, I do find myself parenting another person just like me. And that person will continue to test me in every possible way, all the way to the edge. Thank you.